which is we have a WestJet video going on with the updates of going on with a lawyer about the Hassan situation, the Denim situation. What's his name? Great lawyer. Really handsome, blonde hair. It's not Legal Eagle. I was told that guy's a shit content creator. But I don't know. I have no judgment. That's just what I was told. Legal Mindset. Legal Mindset. I wish he had a name like John. Like there's Hassan, there's Asman, there's Ian, there's H3, there's Saint, there's Tectone. Legal Mindset. Like, I guess I can call him legal.
For the unemployed, Denims, Frogans, and Caseytron's lives are getting...
I was like, who tweeted this? That's diabolical. And then I look at the top left corner. Have I always been this based, man? I mean, people been saying I only been based recently. I swear to God, it's been a little bit longer than that. I think I tweeted this shit out like a year and a half ago, to be honest. That's hilarious. Good plug, WestJet.
Getting worse, and even lawyers are clouding them.
Yep.
She's cooked.
Yep.
I mean, I now move my percentage for Denims losing above 90%.
Oh.
Here. Denims is, oof, that's bad.
And to all the people that are trying to explain to me, which I like, oh my God, the misogyny is crazy.
Next up, she's gonna accuse the judge of mansplaining when he passes the verdict.
Finally on the...
Remember, guys, if you dislike Denims, it's not because she's a horrific, vile piece of shit. It's because you're misogynist, guys. It's because you're misogynist. By the way, I would like to go on record, out of all the slop tubers, I do believe that WestJet, in fact, I'll say it, guys, has the most aura. He is the one to be most fearful of. Bro is the king of clowns. He is. He will rip you apart limb from limb, buddy.
The Ethan Klein lawsuit stuff. Just to reiterate with all of you, I will be fighting this lawsuit. I have legal counsel. They are actively working towards
Yeah, it took you long enough. A week later, you got something. Anyway, the lawyer owning these people is a guy named Legal Mindset, and he was pissing off Hassan's orbit so hard they started to look into his past and found this banger. The myth of St. Floyd debunked.
What's this?
All right. You know, this dude ain't the criminal lawyer. He's a criminal lawyer.
And Caseytron. You guys should pay me for this. You guys should send me right now a super thanks for this. I would say as a settlement lawyer, because Ethan does not have to settle. He can say no. But I will say this. Here's how you do it. Here's how we do it, guys.
Okay. How do we unfuck ourselves?
Say, I'm going to rat out like a jailhouse snitch. I'm going to rat out the people that called CPS, and I'm going to give you their names and all their information.
Yeah. I feel like Slip and Jimmy here missed the mark by a little, because honestly, if they could, they would. I genuinely don't think they know who called CPS on Ethan Klein's children.
Wake up, Ethan.
Yeah, he did it. Sued a bunch of you retards. RIP DEI. Walt Disney World Corruption exposed. DEI abolished. Black Law. It would be comedy if this dude wasn't even a lawyer. It's just a guy with a suit on. But honestly, I trust him. That's enough credibility for me. And he called Hassan a pseudo-intellectual.
You can be a vexatious litigant.
Let's stop there. So pseudo-intellectuals like Hassan
such a banger
like to
clip.
use big words that they don't understand. The word vexatious litigant does not just mean someone who files.
What's great is, as much as Hassan's audience doesn't understand the word he uses, there's one guy who doesn't understand the words even more, and that's Hassan himself.
It's a lot of lawsuits. That is, it's not just that. A vexatious litigant is someone who files lawsuits with no merit, meaning they're going to get immediately dismissed, meaning these are lawsuits with no legal basis.
And Ethan got those Jewish lawyers, so you betcha he got good representation.
The best.
Oh, bro, Ethan's lawyer is fucking insane. I mean, I'm talking about like the top of the top tier, brother. I don't think they understand how much napalm hellfire is about to rain down upon them. Oh, yeah. They are not ready for this, guys. I mean this genuinely. So many people are going to try to dismiss this as a nothing burger, like a flavor of the week nothing drama. This might be the most impactful drama in Twitch history. I think we're going to see people getting absolutely butt-fucked by the law. And I think it's so important.
Best lawyer that you guys can find. The best lawyer. Listen up. The best.
Never question a Jewish lawyer, man. Never do it. Especially a Jew hiring a Jewish lawyer. Oh, brother, you're fucked. Oh yeah. They are going to fuck you hard, brother.
Best lawyer you can find is the lawyer that's good at settlements. You need to find a lawyer that's a good negotiator. And you need to calm Ethan down and settle with him. If you settle with him, maybe you can save your ass and save yourself some embarrassment and get some of these things dropped. Maybe if you guys come out and settle with them, that's the easiest way. Settlement is always easy. Settle with them quick.
I will be fighting this lawsuit.
This is a bit older, but Casey Tron's reaction was the funniest.
You know, because I've been like working towards trying to get my dad on disability, and we were like responding to some calls and notifications we got about that. And then like a few minutes later, the next thing I know, my dad comes in and he's like f***ing crying.
Keep your dad out of it, you stinky rat. She wants sympathy for that, but was actively talking shit about Asmongold's dead mom.
This is the same girl that said I k***ed my mother.
Yep.
The amount of sympathy that I have for this?
Zero.
Zero. You get what you fucking deserve.
Absolutely.
You want to think.
To be honest, Casey Tron's maybe received about half of what she deserves so far. You know, I mean, there's the dead mother comments, there is, but the worst thing is every single time she enters a CC's Pizza, I mean, she puts these local business owners out of business, man. $5, she eats their whole stock, brother. It's fucking fucked up. It is.
Think about Asmongold, but he's cooking and she's eating.
These are all the posts that she's
I
made.
forgot I
Want to
posted
think
that
about
one
Asmongold, but
too.
he's cooking and she's.
Oh man, this is from 2024, bro. This is from over a year ago. I swear to God, my foresight is insane, brother. My foresight is psychotic. Hey, people say it's only been recently. Nah, brother, I've always been this way. Is what it is. Everybody knows it.
Eating.
These are all the posts that she's made about me. She's made all these posts about me. She's constantly talking about me. This is the person who's saying that I'm rallying the troops against her.
Asmongold parentheses from. Nah, I'm good. Fuck all that. Somebody else will do it. All right, let's keep going here.
Made all these posts about me.
That's too much work.
Constantly talking about me. This is.
I gotta take an instance to not make it about myself. It's very tempting. It's very tempting. I'm gonna make this not about myself. We'll leave it between these two. They'll have to be their PvP.
The person who's saying that I'm rallying the
XQC called you out. Why don't you respond? Well, send the link, man. I'd love to see it.
troops against her.
Casey Tron using Asmongold's dead mother to attack him.
Talks about Asmongold more than her own husband. Like, Jesus Christ. Do you hate him or do you love him at this rate?
And I'm just so fucking tired. I'm just so fucking tired of constantly being harassed by this shit, you know? Like,
Then quit. It's really easy. Yeah, if you just quit, you'll be good, man. Just stop streaming. Yeah, stop streaming and you'll be safe. It's all over. It'll be much easier now. Shh. 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 It's okay, Casey. You can go to sleep now. You can rest. Just uninstall OBS and everything will be okay. Trust me, we're all tired of having to harass you as well. Not me. I don't do that, but other people. You know, it's exhausting. But the problem is you just won't stop saying stupid shit. And by the way, your usage of harassing, other people would say, correcting misinformation and stopping your slanderous activity upon everyone else.
Oh.
So maybe we take our own advice.
Oh no, you reaped what you sowed. You f***ed around and you found out. Like, literally, why should people feel any sympathy for you when you can't handle the heat when it comes back to you?
Yep.
Rogan's actually been the smartest out of all of them because I think she's gone kind of radio silent a bit.
She has. Absolutely. I mean, I'll be real, man. The only time Frogan anybody ever talks about her is when she says some dumbass shit. So if she just doesn't say nothing, then she can continue obliterating buffets and live her life comfortably. Now, that being said, I mean, she might have to start doing some home cooking because she's going to be out a lot of money very, very, very soon. If there's anybody who should rat out, it should be Frogan. She should sell all these motherfuckers because nobody gives a fuck about her regardless.
Rogan went on this podcast called The Gay Rabs and, you know...
Okay, so my mods looked it up for me. This bitch has been talking about me since November 2024. Great. Well, send the link, man. I'd love to see it.
Troops against her.
Casey Tron using Asmongold's dead mother to attack him.
Talks about Asmongold more.
2022? Jesus Christ! This bitch been talking about me for 3 years?
Usually people aren't fat, ugly, and a shitty person. You hit all three, which is crazy work. Anyway, here comes trouble, make it double. Legal mindset came back again.
Tectone said he wants to sue Denims for defamation, but couldn't find lawyers to follow through. Why is that? He's not looking hard enough. If Techie wants help, I'll help Techie. If Techie wants to hit me up, Techie, DM me, bro. I'll find you a lawyer. We can get you a defamation lawyer. If Tectone needs help, Tectone.
Yeah, I actually really appreciate that. The problem is, and once again, I have a lawyer now. And I really appreciate this because I'm not used to people being helpful and wanting to assist me. But obviously, when the whole ordeal happened, it was very difficult, and let me rephrase that, fucking borderline impossible for me to find a lawyer firm that actually like gets it. Because it happens in Texas, so I think, and sorry guys, I'm so bad with the law. It's like I needed like a civil defense lawyer that's stationed in Austin, because now I have a lawyer that's gonna help me get the right lawyer in this town. because it has to be in Texas, I believe. And a lot of the lawyers, and I told my now lawyer this, that they said, this is the internet issues. I don't really know what to do. I'm not a good fit. I recommend you find somebody else. I tried contacting 7 different lawyers to help me begin the process of suing for defamation towards a certain person. You'll never guess who that is. A very long time ago. But they had no idea what to do. So after like 7 or 8 hours, just like, fuck it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna just fucking keep my head down and just keep on pushing through and trudging through the bullshit. But now I got a lawyer who knows what to do, who's gonna get me hooked up, and we're gonna take out the originator, because that's the first step. And then once the originator has exposed for lying on my name for a disgustingly long amount of time, the dominoes will fall.
Call me. Maybe. Call me maybe.
Dude's literally a monkey with a machine gun. He's not playing jokes. He's like, let's pile these lawsuits on like some IHOP pancake. Destiny saw this lawyer and he wasn't happy. Legal mindset with Andrew Esquire.
Let's see what Hassan has to say about the lawsuit and our coverage.
It's legal YouTubers and free speech people are extra quiet. No, I think there's some legal YouTubers who have covered it, but they're like pro Ethan. Yeah.
No, they're just telling you the fucking facts of the case. What are you saying?
No, because if they disagree with Hassan, that's because they're racist and they're bullies and they're misandrist. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Hassan might actually be the first person to ever use the word misandrist when referring to any way to discredit anybody who's ever gone against him. Yeah, they're pro Ethan. No, brother, they're pro truth.
Here's a take you might not hear on some other commentary channels. I feel like Ethan is also not handling it well. He started off strong, talking about how he doesn't care that, people are calling him a sexist, and then he started, like, crying about people calling him a sexist. It's all like, good evening, I've been thinking deeply about everything going on, specifically about the accusation that I'm a misogynist for suing 3 women. You are all correct. It's not been fair. That's why I decided to add Shonda Black to the lawsuits for gender equality. Sean, be sure to thank all your snarker friends for their constructive advice. Basically, he added Corey Kenshin here to...
I really feel like that was a very obvious joke. Like, I think that was a very obvious troll, a very obvious bit.
His lawsuit. And then he started flip-flopping, and I understand my announcement that I'm going to sue Shonda Black was upsetting to some. Therefore, in an act of superhuman grace, I will make you this offer. If the snark subreddit,
he's just
I'll
trolling.
apologize for calling me a misogynist. I will consider dropping the lawsuit against Sean. I don't want to be a pseudo-intellectual like Hassan
He's just
and pretend I
trolling.
understand anything about the legal basis of the case here, but I feel like he should just shut up and, like, not care about people calling him a misogynist like he said he was. Now he's like...
So I believe I know why he's doing this. However, I'm not going to say why I think that is, because I don't want to give people the answers. And I think people should just really think about it for a little bit. And I think they'll understand why he did this.
Like, oh, I was kidding about suing him. I thought it'd be funny to add a guy after being called a misogynist. We do a little trolling on vacation. Like, what?
That I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement. I just have this to say. I don't care.
I'm sorry, but to me, this seems like someone who cares. If you just...
I believe, Mr. WestJet, that he was going for a play to test the waters. And I don't... But yet, I'm down to talk about it in DMs, why I think Ethan did that. But I don't want to give people the answers online. Yeah, I don't want to interfere. I think I very much understand why he did that, and I think it's a lot deeper than people think.
Stuck at suing that guy to add some, like, representation to his case. It's like, yeah, I'm a misogynist and a racist. I added this black guy. Like, that'd be comedy. Oh, no, it looks bad for Denims. She's cooked that he's looking at the actual case. Oh.
Now, Denims, Frogan, and Caseytron, they might be out there getting the Saul Goodmans of the copyright law world.
Yep.
We have no idea. They may have to get the strip mall lawyer because, frankly, I don't think they're going to have enough money for the white glove, top tier New York law firms or California law firms.
You just straight up called them broken lawyerese.
Yeah, no, I'll be real. I feel like Denims is going to have a great lawyer, and she's going to need one because she's the biggest offender. But I think like Frogan and Caseytron are absolutely fucked.
Your Honor, why are we being sued when there's a literal genocide going on in Gaza?
Yeah.
Christ. Now I understand why Ethan calls her the queen of self-own. I can't wait for Destiny's chair to watch this and Destiny calling you biased. Wait.
Why does he keep on reading Hassan as Destiny and Destiny as Hassan? How does that keep happening?
Maybe Ethan is salvageable. For the record, I didn't even know that Sean was black.
Oh Whoa! That is a crazy thumbnail.
That's crazy. I bet most of the people watching here don't even like Ethan Klein, but it's, you know, the classic. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. There's bigger fish to fry.
I really don't know what the big issue is with Ethan. I have no fucking idea. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, you know, I used to really enjoy his videos. I don't know what caused the sudden hate. Maybe it's because he became more left-leaning. I have no idea.
If she had waited and done it the next day.
And also, I don't need to like someone to be on their side if they're in the right. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to let my emotions and my pre-existing biases sway my opinion away towards being overly negative towards someone who's actually in the right. And I feel like more people should really think about that. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean that you can't acknowledge when someone's being wronged. It's very easy.
Or done it 2 days after, Denims would have a better argument. But she didn't wait because these people are impatient idiots. They have no idea about the law. They have no idea about anything. And doing things like that, doing things live, and was perfect. It really put her in the worst possible legal position.
Again, I feel like Ethan got a solid case, but he should just stop like talking on the internet and like kind of spurring it out on his Instagram story. Just let them squirm like worms into the void and don't give them any attention. Like, sure, they'll make articles, Ethan Klein's war on women, but like anyone with half a brain cell doesn't care. Largest female political streamer. Note.
No, that's what I said. Wait, no, that's the joke that I made. That no, she's not. That's Frogan. Come on, man. That's stolen material.
That's Frogan. Yeah, literally, the Big Apple and Frogan's hungry.
And what you never hear from Hassan is you never hear him talking anything at all about the legal basis. Not an emotional argument.
Yep.
Not a claim of bias.
Yep.
Not any other claim. You have to tell me, Hassan Piker, why legally.
Why does he keep putting Destiny every time he says Hassan Piker? Why does that keep happening?
They will win. Your orbiters will win.
Yeah, Hassan, where's the evidence they're gonna lose the case, huh?
Where's the forensic evidence?
It is a meritorious claim. That's a big word you can use now. Meritorious, Hassan.
This guy's putting the law down on Hassan. And again, he's wearing a suit, so I literally trust everything he says.
I mean, I now move my percentage for Denims losing above 90%.
Lady, people don't hate you because you're a woman. People hate you because you're an unlikable degenerate that exists only to suck off Hassan.
In more ways than one.
Oh my god, the misogyny is crazy.
Oh shit, man, it's so bad, isn't it?
Yeah, and I bet that lawyer's an incel too, right? Like, I bet everyone who's hating on you is just a virgin or something. If you made it this far, subscribe, like, and comment. It genuinely helps the channel, but unfortunately, we ran out of time for this video.
Great video. Yo, Jet, DM me, bro. I'll tell you the play. I'll tell you what's going on, man. I've foreseen all this. I am the knower. Great video. Like, comment, subscribe for more updates on this whole bullshit. It's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?